to get it back. And the way to get it back is to go back to the beginning. You know what I mean?
Baby, now I got the flow. I'm about to pull up. He's peaceful colors. And I've been waiting so long. Now I gotta resurface. He ain't ready to stop. How the better we burn it. Cause I've been feeling cool time. I've been feeling cool time. Turn up.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is JH with his new setup. The new place. It's blurred out in the background for a reason. You see me? Listen, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. Jay was wrong. And I'm going to tell you what happened. Jay was wrong because one of the subscribers wrote me, like I tell everybody, write me, and started talking about this position and about an assessment for the position. I'm like, well, nah, there's nothing. I never heard of that position. It don't exist. And I'm sitting there going back and forth, and I'm being sarcastic with individual A indirectly, but that's just who I am. And so he decides to send me a screenshot of the actual position. I'm like, whoa, slap me silly and call me Susie. I didn't know this thing existed. And then I looked up the details behind it, and I was like, wow, this is something this is a breakthrough. This is breakthrough. So to be clear, for anybody and everybody, there is postal change coming. For those that said there is no postal change coming, there is postal change coming. Okay? This position, individual A, and I apologized. He said, man, I thought I was going crazy. I'm just making a voice up. I don't even know if it's a guy or girl. But this position is, I don't think you can find it yet. They're starting with a pilot program. Now, a pilot program is basically to see in a specific area if this new position is going to be beneficial to the post office. And so it's basically a trial run. That's usually how they do things. Trial run. And I'm just going to read it to you because that's the easiest way for me to translate it to you. And man, he said, man, it was on the news and everything. And the pilot position itself, the position, which we'll talk about in a second, starts off at $25 an hour. Did I catch your interest? $25 an hour. So I read this article in the APWU, in the union website. APWU and USPS leadership have signed a groundbreaking Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, on the Postal Vehicle Operator, PVO, pilot program that will establish and fill a minimum of 125 PVO positions. This is in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma area. That's a big thing because we have MVOs, motor vehicle operators, which require a Class B license, a TTO, which is tractor trailer operator. And then this new thing is a postal vehicle operator. What are requirements? Let's talk. Wait, I'm getting there. Slow down. The region does not currently have APWU represented postal vehicle service operators, PVS. That's what I am. And work has been previously contracted out to private sector highway contracted routes, HCR, highway contracted routes. Now, that's a big thing. That means they're getting rid of those contractors, which they should because this work belongs to us. I mentioned this probably about 6-7 months ago. And now, again, things are coming to fruition. We're getting our work. Oh, we getting our work. It says the MOU signed on November 30th establishes a new career bargaining unit positioned titled Postal Vehicle Operator, Level 6. That's a Level 6. Level 7 is MVO. Level 8 is TTO. And assigns motor vehicle services, MVS craft, and work of transporting bulk quantities of mail in vehicles that do not require a commercial driver's license. Did you hear what I said? It does not require a commercial driver's license. So those that are always talking about, hey man, I want to do what you do. There it is. You can do what I do and you ain't even got to have a CDL. I'm assuming they're going to have people driving those big box trucks. Something like the UPS drivers drive. We have similar ones as well. So that's what I'm assuming that is. If it's a non-CDL truck. It says during the pilot, the Postal Service will make CDL training available for PVO employees who volunteer to be trained. Following successful completion of the training and receipt of CDL, if a motor vehicle operator and or tractor trailer operator position is established in the Oklahoma City installation, the CDL required assignments shall be awarded according to the provisions. The pilot MOU has the potential for the Postal Service to solve some of the challenges in recruiting, hiring, and retaining CDL postal vehicle service operators. People hire, we don't quit. That's not a lot of us quit. That's true. The MVS craft continues to extol the benefits of having transportation duties performed in-house by postal career operators instead of contractors. We look forward to working together and making this pilot a success. Now, I was pleased to have Workley, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to attach this article in the video description as well. This is good. This is good. Individuals, I was like, do you have a CDL? He's like, no, I don't have a CDL. It didn't require one. I'm like, you sure? And I was just going back and forth. And he was like, yeah, it says none. And he's true. This is it. And this position starting out at $25 an hour. So basically, as a male, the carriers themselves, they drive bigger vehicles. I guess they get trained on the bigger vehicles. Maybe somebody can put their input in the bottom and just, clarify that for me. But this is good. This is good. Because if they're just doing what I do on a smaller scale, we got our work back, alleviates some of the stress from the tractor trailer operators, even the MVO operators. And I mean, this seems like a good thing. Yes, you will realize that we do actually work. For all of the guys like, the tractor trailer operators make a ton of money, they don't do no work. We do work. We do work. We move all the mail for the cities. We do work. Somebody say, give me a hell yeah in the bottom. Yeah. But seriously, this is good. Postal vehicle operator. Man, I'm very, very pleased about this. This just tells me that the progression overall is going to be steady and we will continue moving forward. Now, for the comments section, it is an open forum for you guys to vent, for you guys to fuss, for you guys to argue. But please don't try to argue with me because there's really no need. If I say something, 99% of the time, I'm not going to just say something to hear myself talk. And 99% of the time, I'm not going to argue with anybody. So I know somebody just want to go back and forth about the money and the pay and all this other stuff. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. All you got to do is read the comments. We all are entitled to opinions, but the fact of the matter is, if it didn't work for you, don't bash it. It's working for other people. Doesn't that make sense to somebody? Just because it didn't work for you and your lifestyle at the moment, it's working for other people at the moment. And no, the people that work at the post office are not slaves. That is so degrading that you have the audacity to say that we are slaves. No, we're not slaves. We're just hardworking individuals that's trying to make a better lifestyle for ourselves and our families. I'm not going to keep rambling on, but hey, check this position out. I am pleased. And then the crazy thing is the guy sent it to me yesterday. And then my other homie up in Mr. He sent the same article. I'm like, holy mother. So again, I appreciate everybody sending me new information so I could share it with everybody. And again, people are like, I don't make this stuff up. There it is. It's probably blurred out, but there it is. That's the article. So with that being said, Postal family, check out the video description for other creators because they are always updating their information. Give them a subscribe because some of them, this helps people vent. This helps people get their, frustrations out. When people interact with me, it helps me get my frustrations out. Well, actually, no, it gets frustrating for me. But other people, hey, it helps. It helps. The questions go a long way when you ask the same question to different people, because different people will give you different opinions. And that's what makes this world go round. With all that being said, Postal family, we out.